my lovelies, this is Madam Crystal Butterfly bringing you another vlog video. So if you've noticed, I'm not putting out as many book reviews as I usually do. I'm actually going to start doing some, not a lot, some 60-second book reviews in addition to my regular ones. But right now, I really just do not have a whole lot of time for book reviews. This month, I figure I actually will only be able to do one book review, and that story is called Casting Shadows by Sarah Ellie McKenzie. So far, it's proved to be an interesting story, but that's all I'm going to tell you about it. If you want to know more, just wait for the review. Anyway, my lovelies, as I said, I don't have time to do as many book reviews as I usually do, mostly because I am attempting to finish up my story, Wedded Bliss, which is my first vampire story. And I have to admit, it has been a very interesting process writing Wedded Bliss because it's definitely not the story I thought it was. Wedded Bliss has a simple premise. This woman gets jolted at the courthouse by her fiancé, and she's pissed off, desperate to get married because she's angry and not thinking clearly, so she marries a desperate stranger who turns out to be a vampire. Now, when I first came up with the concept for this book, I thought this would be a simple vampire story in the sense of her learning more about diving deep into the vampire world and learning the ins and outs of the vampire world and coming to terms with it while working on her relationship with her new husband. Little did I know that this story had way more intended than just some simple getting used to being married to a vampire and dealing with vampires adjustment. My main character in this story, Tula, has a lot of things in her past that she did not know about. And these things in her past do not just affect the vampire world, they also affect all non-vampires as well. And Tula, she's going through this struggle of realizing that a lot of factors in her life have been hidden from her, in addition to a lot of things in her life turning out to be a lie. And soon certain expectations will be thrust upon her, and she didn't sign up for it. She didn't even do anything to deserve any of this being put on her. Sadly, these things are forced on her. She's got to make a decision about what to do, and she's trying to figure this out in addition to getting used to being married to this random stranger she decided to marry and trying to figure out vampire stuff, along with trying to mend damaged bonds with her and her family, which is, a lot. She just got married, she has to do all this extra crap. But something else I was just woefully unprepared for with Wedded Bliss was how much mystery was going to be in this story. I suspected some when I first started writing it, but there are a lot of mysteries, a lot of very, very interesting subjects that pop up in the story that I was not really expecting to be in the story. And the more I write Wedded Bliss and learn more about it, the more I'm curious to see how this story ends, because I do not know the ending yet. I thought I knew the ending when I first started writing it, but I was proven wrong. It happens. But even still with it, this vampire story that my mind has created has proven to be extremely interesting, extremely fun, and a very twisted little story. Anyway, my lovelies, that's my vlog video for today. I will be coming back to you with another vlog fairly soon about my story, Wedded Bliss, the progress the story is taking, and another sneak peek at the vampire caste system. I hope you all have a lovely day.